Get your groove. Wrapped in the house right here, folks. Step right in here, folks.
Welcome to U.S. Cellular Field, home of the Chicago White Sox.
Welcome to U.S. Cellular Field. An excellent game tonight between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. I'm Vin Scully, and beside me in the booth is Dave Campbell. Right now, let's say hello to Matt Vesgersian, the third member of our crew. What do you have for us, Matt?
Thanks, Vin. The White Sox are sitting atop the AL Central right now, outperforming their division challengers. They're sitting pretty in the standings right now, but that doesn't mean a lot early in the year. We'll see if they can continue their hot play here.
Okay, Matt. Let's have a look at how the defense lines up. Playing left field, Carlos Lee. Playing in center, Aaron Rowand. Playing in right, Maglio Ordonez. The third baseman, Joe Creed. At shortstop, Jose Valentin. Playing second base, Willie Harris. At first, Paul Konerko. Behind the dish, Miguel Olivo. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox, John Garland. A lanky right-hander, Garland has a tendency to throw a lot of pitches, but when he's got that hard sinker working, he's very tough to solve. And here's the starting lineup. In the number 1 spot, Kenny Lofton. In the number 2 position, Derek Jeter. Batting third, Alex Rodriguez. In the cleanup spot, Jason Giambi. Hitting fifth, Gary Sheffield. In the 6th position, Bernie Williams. 7th in the order, Hideki Matsui. In the number 8 position, Jorge Posada. Rounding out the lineup, Miguel Cairo. Leading things off, Kenny Lofton. And the windup in the pitch. Hop fly lifted into center field. And he's unable to make the play.
They call those Texas Leaguers, Vin, but he'll take it just the same.
Batting second, Derek Jeter. He swings it.
A little frozen rope there, Vin. Nice at bat.
Batting third, Alex Rodriguez. Sinker.
That's all the manager wants, Vin. Keep the ball around the plate.
He puts it away.
Great hustle and good concentration.
Batting cleanup, Jason Giambi. He delivers. A little too eager. No balls and 1 strike. Ball. He lets it fly. A grounder. Rowand throws to third. Run scored.
Vin, that was a great job of picking up the runner there. At this level, you've got to find a way to get the runners home.
He brings his man home and is hopeful the next hitter can do the same.
Good movement on that pitch, Vin.
And the pitch. Drilled to first base. Fires it from his knees. Nailed. Close play, but he's out to end the inning. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. After a half inning of play, the Yankees won. The White Sox coming right up. Now here's the defensive lineup. The left fielder, Hideki Matsui. Center fielder, Kenny Lofton. And in right field, Gary Sheffield. Playing third, Alex Rodriguez. Shortstop, Derek Jeter. Second baseman, Miguel Cairo. At first base, Jason Giambi. At catcher, Jorge Posada. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees, John Lieber. Let's take a peek at the starting lineup. Leading off, Willie Harris. Batting second, Aaron Rowand. In the third spot, Frank Thomas. Batting cleanup, Maglio Ordonez. Batting fifth, Carlos Lee. Batting sixth, Paul Konerko. Hitting in the 7th spot, Jose Valentin. Hitting 8th, Joe Creed. And in the 9th spot, Miguel Olivo. And leading off, Willie Harris. Guess is wrong. No balls, 1 strike. Ground ball to second. They nail him.
The second baseman got himself into position, gathered it in, and threw him out. Nice play.
Batting second, Aaron Rowand. Low and off the plate.
Rowand has been tearing the cover off the ball, hitting safely in the last 7 games.
And when you're as hot as he is, the baseball looks like a beach ball, and you can just about read the commissioner's signature on it.
Line shot. He scoops it up.
Then that ball had hit written all over it the minute it left his bat.
Batting third, Frank Thomas. Smashed into right field. He's there easily. Batting fourth, Maglio Ordonez.
Ordonez has been tearing the cover off the ball, hitting safely in the last 7 games.
On the ground to short.
Well, it wasn't a thing of beauty, but it scored a hit nonetheless. That was well placed.
2 on, 2 outs. Hit hard. He whips it over to first. The easy put away. They leave 2 men stranded. After 1 inning, the Yankees are up by 1.
No damage done in that half inning. Pretty good job on the mound.
Next up, Bernie Williams.
Williams is hitting .286 here in the first part of the season.
Having a nice year at the dish so far.
Steve Wright.
Williams is the guy you want up there when you need the big hit in the late innings of a close game. More times than not, his clutch bat will come through.
On the ground.
Good piece of hitting right there, Vin. He got his pitch and drove it right back up the middle for a hit.
Hooking right. And that's foul. 0-1.
He loves to explode on pitches high and outside. Let's see if he gets one here.
The pitcher looks and delivers. Up with it. He flips it. He puts him away. They turn the 6-4-3 double play.
Some guys have a knack for making the dramatic play.
Good pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Hard sinker. The delivery. Dropped off the table.
Posada's hitting .264 here in the early stages of the season.
Decent start to the year, but he'd like to get on a streak here if he can.
Goes down swinging. No run, 1 hit, no errors. After 1 1/2, the White Sox are down by 1.
It wasn't a perfect inning, but nobody scored.
Hitting next, Paul Konerko.
Konerko is riding a great streak here, reaching base safely with a hit in his last 12 games.
Line drive to shallow center.
Vinny looked patient, staying back and taking his hands right to the ball, resulting in a hit up the middle.
Hard liner up the middle. At the plate, Joe Creed. Swing and a miss.
Creedy is as steady as they come, hitting safely in his last 11 games.
We'll see how they try to pitch him here. You better be careful.
0-2.
Then the hitter needs to shorten his swing here and protect the plate.
A grounder to the right side. Giambi throws. He's out at second. They roll it up.
Good scoring chance. A hit scores a run.
He deals.
Here's some numbers for you. Olivo is seeing the ball very well lately. His hitting streak now stands at 6 games.
But he can't think about the streak, though. He needs to focus on the next pitch, and the rest will take care of itself.
The batter thought he could drive that pitch, Vin, but he just missed it.
Can't find the zone. He strikes him out.
He puts him away with a flourish. Good pitch.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 2 full innings, the Yankees are up by 1. At the plate, Miguel Cairo. The windup and the pitch.
Miguel Cairo.
A strike. No balls, 1 strike.
Cairo is hitting .250 in the early goings here.
Let's see if the pitcher goes right after him.
Here it comes. 2 balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Driven deep to left field. Stopped by the left fielder. He's safe.
Vin, the pitcher can't expect to leave it out over the plate and get away with it. These guys will punish a mistake all game long.
Lined hard into right.
Vin, you could tell he had a plan up there. He was looking for something in and got it.
Hit high into left center field. Rowan there to put it away. The runner scores.
Vin, that's what you need to win baseball games, run production.
Rodriguez is hitting .288 here in the first part of the season.
Lined hard to the hole. Lee stopped it.
Now that's how you turn on a pitch, Vin. You could tell he was up there looking for something in the inner half.
He looks and delivers.
Vin, he hit the ball well last at bat. Let's see if he can keep it going.
He fires. Hits softly. He reels it in.
Good break on the ball, Vin. He brings it in without a problem.
Up next, Gary Sheffield.
He thought it was a strike, but the ump disagreed.
Grounded to the hole. Up with it. He rifles it to second. They got him. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. After 2.5 innings of play, the Yankees are up by 2.
The pitcher had to battle a little harder than he would have liked.
Next up for the White Sox, Willie Harris.
Here's a stat for you. Harris is batting .365 here in the early stages of the season.
Vinny made great contact in his last at bat, but grounded out. As wee Willie Keeler said, he's got to hit them where they ain't if he wants to get a hit.
Breaking ball. Hit hard to third base. Takes it easily.
Vin, the third baseman, stayed with that tricky bounce. Nice play.
Routine ground ball to the third baseman. Out at first.
The third baseman moves laterally pretty well, Vin. You could see it there.
Yes, Mr. Campbell, he puts him away. In the heart of the plate. 0-1. The windup and the pitch. Drifting left. He strikes out.
The hitter was expecting a fastball, I think, Vin, and he just didn't have an answer for the deuce.
They go so quietly I can hear crickets. And at the end of 3, the White Sox are down by 2. Hitting next, Bernie Williams. He's 1 for 1. The sinker. 1 ball, no strikes. Lifts it. Just an amazing defensive play.
Pretty good contact. The fielder just showed his range getting under it.
Travel is always a part of a fielder's life, Dave. Harris stops it. Out. Up next, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1. Hit deep. Going. Way out and gone. It's a 1-run blast.
Great explosion, driving that ball out of one of the deepest parts of the park.
Line drive into shallow right. Snagged by the right fielder.
He's got good wood on that ball, Vin, extending his arms for a line drive single. A base hit could advance the runner to third here.
He's out. They leave 1. After 3.5 innings, New York 3, Chicago nothing. Up next, Maglio Ordonez.
Ordonez is batting .474 so far in this young season.
You can see this guy is susceptible to pitches on the outer half, so look for a steady diet of him here.
Hooking left. Off the field of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he delivers. Line shot towards second base. He reels it in. Next up for the White Sox, Carlos Lee.
Lee is batting .298 in the early goings here.
Could be a year to remember for him.
Lined left. Foul. Smothered by the shortstop. He's out. Up next for the White Sox, Paul Konerko.
Konerko sitting .481 here in the early stages of the season.
Hard line shot into right center field. He makes the catch. They go down in order. After 4 innings, the Yankees are up by 3. Now hitting Derek Jeter. He's 1 for 2.
Jeter is hitting .277 here in the first part of the season.
Hit hard to the second baseman. Easy out.
That's the kind of routine play you need your second baseman to make every time. Well done.
Let's see if the next batter can make a little more noise. Got it too far in.
Interesting head-to-head matchup, Vin. The pitcher lost the battle last time. Let's see if he can get him out here.
Line to left field. Out of play. 1-1. He delivers. Drifting left. And he puts it away. It's time for this day in baseball history. Matt, go ahead.
All right, sir, here we go. On this date, April 20th, 1973, Pirate great Roberto Clemente was inducted into the Hall of Fame in a special election after dying in a plane crash just 4 months earlier.
He changes speeds on him.
Vin, that one just missed outside.
Here's the pitch. Grounded down the line. He puts him away. Not much resistance there. After 4.5 innings, the White Sox are down by 3.
3 up and 3 down. That's what the manager wants.
Hitting next for the White Sox, Jose Valentin.
The shortstop, Jose Valentin.
Hard liner to right center. Fields it. Next up for the White Sox, Joe Creed.
How about this, guys? Creedy has driven in 12 runs on the season.
If the pitcher puts it over the plate, that run is as good as scored.
No problem. Double play.
Vin, this second baseman makes all the plays look routine. He's a good fielder.
The hitter went down with nary a fight.
Lieber is 0-1 this season.
The ball got away from him, Vin, a little high.
He sits him down. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 5 innings, the Yankees are up by 3. Batting next, Gary Sheffield. Into the windup, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss.
Vin, he hadn't been able to get things going yet. He's going to look for his pitch and try to hit it.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Strike 2.
Here's a numbers breakdown. Sheffield is batting .421 so far in this young season.
Out of the zone. Deep fly ball into center field. He makes the catch.
The fielder brings it in easily, Vin. That's a routine play. The manager has put the ball in his hands, and the rest is up to him.
The delivery. Rising line drive hit deep to center. He makes the play.
Got a great jump on that one out in center, Vin. Pulls it in for the out.
Yeah, Dave, the pitcher won that duel. Four-seamer. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Grounded to first. He snags it. An easy out. In order, no trouble there. After 5.5 innings, New York 3, Chicago nothing.
They really shut down the offense that inning.
Hitting next for the White Sox, Willie Harris. He's 0 for 2. Strike. No balls and 1 strike. No balls and 2 strikes.
Lieber made him look like a fool there. That's his 12th strikeout of the year.
He fooled the hitter there and got him.
Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. The heater.
Rowan's batting .393 here in the early stages of the season.
If he can keep this up, he's going to tear up the division all season long.
Out on strikes. Now batting, Frank Thomas.
The designated hitter, Frank Thomas.
Smoke to the shortstop. Lofton scoops it.
The ball got away from the infielder, and the hitter's aboard with a single.
Runner on first. Hit high into right field. Caught by the right fielder. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 6 innings, the White Sox are down by 3. At the plate, Jorge Posada. He's 1 for 2.
The catcher, Jorge Posada.
Four-seamer, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ordonez smothers it.
As a hitter in this league, Vin, if you use the whole field, you're going to be around a long time. That was a good job.
He delivered. Four-seam fastball.
This guy was aboard in a single in his last at-bat. Let's see how the pitcher attacks him this time. Trying to dictate the tempo to this batter, Vin. Nice pitch there.
A grounder toward first base. He rifles it to the relay. Sliding, he's in there.
Vin, as you well know, the baseball bounces funny sometimes, and that's what you call a ground ball with eyes.
He lays off the fastball. The grounder. Handles it. One man scores.
That run will definitely help the cause.
Next up, Derek Jeter. He's 1 for 3. He takes it, tosses to second. He's aboard on the fielder's choice. Up next for the Yankees, Alex Rodriguez. Ground ball to the shortstop. He fires it. Put him away. A 6-4-3 double play. A man left. After 6.5 innings, the White Sox are down by 4. Up to bat, Carlos Lee. He's 0 for 2. He can't connect.
Vin, he's too anxious up there. You just got to see the ball and hit it. It's really that simple.
The pitch is by him. Misses high and wide. Takes it.
Now that's how you turn on a ball, Vin. Get your hips through and drive the barrel of the bat through the ball.
From the stretch, he delivers. Goes with the spinner. Four-seam heater. 0-2.
Pitcher can throw whatever he wants here.
He got him.
He's got unbelievable command tonight.
Checks the runner and fires. Fisted to the right side. From the stretch, the runner's moving. He can't make the play.
Then the pitcher made a pretty good pitch. The hitter just did an excellent job of driving it.
Dave, here's a stat for you. Creedy's batting .538 here in the first part of the season.
0 for 2 so far, Vim, but I think he's got an idea of what the pitcher's been trying to do, and he's going to look for his pitch.
From the stretch. Slicing right. Hit foul. Count is even. Sharp ground ball hit to the left side. They get it. A 5-4-3 double play. They leave a man stranded. After 7 innings, the Yankees 4, the White Sox nothing.
Pretty good job by the pitcher getting out of the inning without any runs scored.
Due up for the Yankees, Jason Giambi. Into the windup, here's the pitch.
Jason Giambi.
Drifting right. He makes the catch. At the plate, Gary Sheffield. Grounded towards second. From his knees, they get him at first.
He pulled that one out of his hat, Vin.
Well, Dave, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Right.
This guy's had a hard time catching up with pitches up and in. Let's see if that's what they give him here.
Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider.
Trying to nibble, Vin. He just missed.
The windup and the pitch. Grounded to the hole. They got him. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 7.5 innings, the White Sox are down by 4.
It's easy for the defense to stay sharp when things happen that quickly.
Hitting next, Miguel Olivo. He's 0 for 2.
Olivo is hitting .327 so far in this young season.
It's by him. No balls and 1 strike. Grounded to the shortstop. He's out at first.
Showed some soft hands there, Vin, throwing him out with time to spare.
Pop up toward the hole. Lofton stopped it.
Vin, that's how you hit the ball the other way. Stay back and trust your hands.
1 man on, 1 out. The 4-seamer. No balls, 1 strike. Lined hard to left center. He's up with it, and here's the throw. Harris scores.
He came through in the clutch, Vin, and knocked in the run with a single.
Up next, Frank Thomas. Hit hard to the hole.
Vin, the pitcher, did a good job of making him hit a grounder, but unfortunately the infielder couldn't get there in time.
So the pitcher can't fool him. Aboard with a hit.
1 for 3 so far, Vin. Let's see if he can get another hit right here.
A long, deep drive going way back. There with time to spare. Batting next, Carlos Lee.
He's been struggling at the plate, but manages to get one through every now and then.
He misses low. Goes with the heater.
Vinny demonstrated pinpoint accuracy there. That was a good pitch.
Stopped by the right fielder. Due up for the White Sox, Paul Konerko. Pinch hitting, Ross Globe.
Nice little piece of strategy here. The manager likes this guy's chances against the man on the hill.
Got under it. The runner scored. Jeter rifles it home. Safe at home. Tying run crosses the plate.
That's what it's about, Vin, picking up those runners when given the chance.
Way behind it.
Vinny's in a groove. He's seeing it and hitting it great right now.
He looks and delivers. Sheffield smothered it.
Vin, an old manager told me this game is pretty simple. Just hit them where they ain't, and that's what he did.
And he finds a way to get aboard. Fly ball crushed to center field. No problem. 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. After 8 innings, it's all tied up.
Well, they finally got out of the inning, but the damage has been done.
Hitting next, Hideki Matsui.
Matsui sitting .351 here in the early stages of the season.
Most players only dream of starting the season this well. It's going to be interesting to see if he can keep it up.
He's really in a funk now. He's got to hit his way out of it.
Hit well to left field. And a gem of a play. Now hitting Jorge Posada. Fly ball hit to the right fielder. He puts him away.
Good work in right, Vin. He got under it to make the catch.
Due up for the Yankees, Miguel Cairo. Way late. 0-1. Can't connect. It's got a chance. Good luck next time. Home run. A 1-run shot.
Then it shows the power of today's hitter when they hit a towering pop like that and it still goes out for a home run.
Goes with the off-speed pitch.
He drove in a run last time up. Let's see if he can get aboard here.
The deuce. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. After 8.5 innings, the Yankees are up by 1. Now batting, Miguel Olivo.
Rivera's windup hides the ball so well it appears the ball's coming out of nowhere. And it seems the bigger the game, the better he pitches.
Goes with the cutter. No balls and 1 strike. Cut fastball. No balls and 2 strikes.
Then a hitter's got to protect the plate down 0-2 in the count.
Rivera made him look foolish there. That's his 4th K of the season.
The hitter shouldn't feel too badly. He's been fanning guys all season long.
Routine ground ball to the second baseman. Routine play.
Nice play right there, Vin. He moved his feet and got himself a good hop to get the routine out at first.
Spinner. No balls, 1 strike. He delivers. 0-2. The pitch. Line. Lofton just gets there. The New York Yankees win the game. The score, New York 5, Chicago 4.
Whoa, Ben, they were the cardiac kids today squeaking out the win.
The key player in this one, Miguel Cairo. So many great plays in this one. Let's look at the one that made the difference.